If you're thinking about moving to one of the 55 and older communities here in South Corona, you might be wondering, are there any hospitals or medical services nearby? Well, in this video, I'll share with you information about the medical services available in the area, including the closest hospitals, emergency rooms, and urgent care facilities, so you can decide if moving into Corona makes sense for you. Hi, my name is Casey and I'm a local realtor. My wife and I also live in one of the 55 and older communities here in Corona. And since moving here, we had to find places where we could go eat and shop. We also had to find services like a dry cleaner, an auto repair shop, the post office, and just everyday necessities. But the one thing we overlooked was our health care. Now, our previous home was about an hour away, so we just assumed that we'd keep our same doctors. And even though it's a bit of a drive for us, it still works. But we did have a discussion about what we'd do if we had an emergency. So we really did need to find out where the closest emergency room was, just to be safe. We also realized that many people thinking about moving to Trilogy or Terramor like we did currently live out of the area, and some actually live out of the state. So we thought we'd take a few minutes and share what type of medical services are available here in Corona and just how far away they are from our communities. The first thing we tracked down was the closest emergency room, and we found it's the Corona Regional Medical Center. This hospital is approximately 7 miles away from both Trilogy and Terramor, and it's just off the 91 freeway at Main Street. The emergency room is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and it does specialize in traumatic illness and injuries. The board-certified doctors and nurses are equipped to handle most emergencies, and they specialize in cardiac and stroke care. And many people here in Southern California are covered by Kaiser insurance. So we want to share with you the closest Kaiser facility as well. The closest Kaiser hospital with an emergency room is the Kaiser Medical Center in Riverside. This hospital is a little further away. It's about 9.5 miles from Trilogy and Terramor. The hospital is located off the 91 freeway at the Magnolia Avenue exit, and it has both an emergency room and urgent care services. And just as a side note, there is a Kaiser medical facility in the city of Corona, which is about 8 miles away from Terramor at Trilogy. This facility does offer urgent care services and a pharmacy, plus offices for personal physicians too, but it does not have an emergency room. Also, in addition to the Kaiser urgent care, there are 7 additional urgent care options within 10 miles of both Trilogy and Terramor. So depending on your insurance coverage and your preferences, there really are a lot of choices. But keep in mind, many facilities here in Southern California do get very crowded and wait times can get very, very long. But this isn't just a problem here in Corona. It really is something you'll find at almost any facility here in California. And for those familiar with the Orange County area, you really can find some outstanding healthcare choices. Facilities like the UCI Medical Center, Hoag Hospital, and St. Jude's all offer some of the best healthcare in the country. And with our proximity to Orange County, which is only about 45 minutes to an hour away, many people here do make the drive to Orange County for their healthcare. And one last thing I wanted to mention is locations of the closest pharmacies. We do have a Vons shopping center very close to both communities. It's about 1 mile from Terramor and about 1.5 miles from Trilogy. And this shopping center does have a CVS pharmacy at one end and a second pharmacy that's actually inside the Vons supermarket. So access to a pharmacy is very close by and extremely convenient. Now, I know this wasn't a typical real estate video, but I felt it was important to share this information for anyone considering moving to Trilogy at Glen Ivy or the community of Terramor. The truth is, there really are plenty of healthcare options to choose from in and around the Corona area. And if this is something you were concerned about, I hope it's helped put your mind at ease. And if you have any questions about the communities of Trilogy at Glen Ivy or Terramor, please just let me know.